Hello, everybody. Welcome back to SE3EP115 Game Show on Mike C.
I'm very well.
Hey, today we're here to talk to you about an important topic. It's about Snoop boycotting the remake of Roots.
You know, Snoop Lion or Snoop-Dog, whatever you want to call this guy. He's calling for a boycott of Roots. It's an episodic thing that they're doing on the Discovery Channel.
Yes, I believe it's Discovery Channel.
And he's calling for a boycott of that because he's saying that he's tired of they're making black movies to see how we were done and all this other stuff. I think this is one of the times where Snoop smoked his brains silly, man.
I'm in total agreement with you, man, because you need these movies to educate people of where they came from. This is a reminder of how we were treated many years ago. And I think that a lot of people don't want people to see these movies, but what this guy, what's his name, Roland Martin. My
hero, man.
Awesome guy off of BET, man. He really lays it out on Snoop as far as that's what we need. A lot of people, because when these movies are created, you know, they need producers, and producers invest in the money with the turnaround on the end or whatever, right? And this is something that Roland put to Snoop. He said, you need to stop smoking all that weed and stuff, and actually, you know, get on some of these projects. You know, you can hook up with these other people in the industry that's been fighting to get these type of movies made, because a lot of these movies are shut down, like the Medgar Evers and all that other stuff. That movie Race that didn't get a lot of reviews about just different struggles that black people went through, not just in one genre, but all across the board. We basically created this nation. We was brought over here without, you know what I'm saying? We didn't want to be over here. We were sold to come over here to build up this great nation of ours and stuff. And a lot of people don't know all the tragedy, all the hardship. Slavery was not a fun time. And these movies are here to show you how slavery was. You know, so people just need to open up your eyes, man. Stop getting with this entertainment type of stuff. These entertainers need to put their money where their mouth is. That's what he said too, as well, to help instead of always trying to push down and just so you can step up and the rich just keep getting richer and not giving back. Right. You know? So just go ahead, Fred. Say what you want to say about this stuff. When Snoop started saying stuff about this stuff, I was like, wow, how can this come out of his mouth? You know what I'm saying?
Now, Mr. Snoop Lion or Snoop Dogg or whatever you want to be called, you sound like a complete fool.
Yeah.
Now, your movie credits go to movies like Soul Plane and the Wash, I believe, and porn stuff.
Yep.
Now, all these videos that you've been in, it doesn't show a bright side of accomplishments that black people made. It shows the gangster side, your hood side. I haven't seen you in a role like something that Will Smith would do, like the one that he did when he did that true story about him sleeping in train station when he was with his son or something like that. If you took a lesser role to show like the struggles. Now, I'm all for like making it big and stuff like that, and you moving out the hood, because when you make it big, you can't stay in the same place that you were. You struggled, you put your hard-earned money, and you worked hard to get to a different place. But, you know, still come back to the community. Now, I know he does the stuff for his kids and the football and stuff like that.
Awesome.
But
that's awesome.
Put something in more. But we're talking about Roots. Now, when I was growing up as a kid, our Black History Month was on the shortest day of the shortest month of the year, which is February.
That's right.
And we were just sat in class, put on a movie of Roots or the Jane Pittman story or the Underground Railroad, Cicely Tyson thing. And we would just sat in class and we would just show that movie. Nothing was really explained. Now, black people know Martin Luther King and the guy that invented the peanut and all this other stuff. Right? And what I'm trying to say is that, you know, if you're going to tell people to stop watching Roots and you're tired of seeing black people treated in such a way, you can't hide from that fact.
That's right. That's our history. That's our history.
Schools or kids now have this attitude about slavery. They have this attitude, well, it happened. It didn't happen to me, so get over it.
Yeah.
But you can't get over slavery. Like Mike said, we weren't born in this country. We were forced over here. Sit down and think about this, right? if they didn't kill our leaders like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and thousands of slaves that were brought over here, where would this race be if not for the death of all these innocent people that they killed? Where would we be as a nation right now? You got to think about stuff like that. So don't look at slavery and be like, oh, well, that's something that happens and stuff like that. Yeah. They owe us. Yeah. They owe us.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They owe our ancestors. Maybe we could be in a different place than what some people are now. You know, it's a lot of African Americans that made a lot of contributions to this great nation. And, you know, it's a lot of people that started from the bottom and worked their way all the way up to the top. Look at people like Oprah. Look at people like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Look at people like Lil Weezy and stuff like that. I'm just saying you can make your way up from the bottom to the top, but don't forget about your history.
Your roots. You know, that's the name of the movie.
No pun intended. But don't forget about where you came from or where you could have been. You know, we were kings on another continent.
Yes, we were.
Now, some black people are treated here like pests. You know, that the police are here to exterminate. That's what it feels like.
That's what it looks like, too.
We're done with your services. Now it's time for you to go.
Get out of here.
Picking us off one by one. But the boycott of Roots.
No, I'm not falling for it.
Don't do it, man.
No.
Don't do it. And it's good that they're showing it not in February. They're showing it now. Memorial Day. We made so many type of contributions to this nation that is ridiculous. And they don't give us our props. Now, I'm not talking about myself because I wasn't a slave. Mike wasn't a slave. But his past generations were. And we're owed that. You know, I'm sorry to say, I hope I don't offend anybody, but we are owed reparations. We are owed credits. We are owed so much more than what we're getting now that is ridiculous. And to boycott something like this, and he's talking about like, we have only like little movies like 12 Years of a Slave and this, that, and the other. We're going to show you the whole video. Well, we're going to give you the links to the two videos, Mr. Martin and Snoop-Dogg, Snoop Lion, whichever one he wants to be called this week. We're going to give you links to that so you can watch the video yourself. But to boycott Roots would be totally stupid, man.
That is stupid, man. And I tell you, a lot of people just need to dive into your history, see exactly what we created. We created so much more stuff. And the stuff that we created, a lot of people, other people, stole our inventions and stuff like that. You guys just dive into your history. I tell you, black is beautiful. We did a whole lot of great things for this nation. And we're old. Honestly, we're old.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Who do you think built the White House?
It definitely wasn't definitely wasn't other people.
And this takes me back to a previous video that we did. We did it on the first Black American president. And there was a guy that commented, and he said, well, you guys don't know what you're talking about, why y'all spreading this propaganda. But look at your history. So I forgot this guy's name. It's been so long ago. But we show you love too, man. We'll give you a game if you watch this video too and put some negative comments on it. But it's a lot of history that is not taught in schools.
That's right. You're right.
And if you don't get it in the schools where you're supposed to get it, then somebody puts it on TV, then, you know, watch it. Because evidently somebody's trying to get this word out because, you know, this stuff that they show, they usually show that Black History Month in February, but them showing it in the summertime must mean that somebody's trying to get this word out about your race, your heritage.
That's right, man. Our culture. America is us. Honestly, America is us. You know what I'm saying? We built this great nation, so, hey, just pay attention to your history, man. Get involved with it, and just know what you're owed. All right. So, anything else to add on this, old Snoop?
That's about it.
Yeah, don't fall for the boycott. Don't fall for the smoke in your eyes like Snoop do and trying to smoke it up in your eyes or whatever. So, don't fall for that. And like always, you guys can hit us up at thegamershow.com, and that's The Gamer Show with an A to leave any comments.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our SteamWest community and our website community where you can get some free stuff. We'll see you next time on WWTF.
Remember the facts.
The Gaming Show.
Keep on watching. Thanks for tuning in.